Apparently, I'm not done with this game. And I literally spawned inside the SUV. That's a new one for me. Let me take care of some starting stuff and we'll be right back. And now that we have that business out of the way, we can get moving on. And, oh wow, that's not a bad start right there. We should have a skill point or two available. We're going to do something different this time. Typically when I'm playing this game, I don't really have a particular rhyme, reason, etc. that I'm going for. I kind of like to just sit down and play and just let it go. This time around, I have something really, really specific in mind that I want to do. And I'm basically, well, I mean, here, I'll tell you. We're going to be doing a build based on something out of my mod, which one of these days I really do need to release. Maybe by the time this video is posted, it will be. I don't know. I say that, but I don't know that that's actually going to happen, so I probably shouldn't say that. I don't know. Guess that gives me something to do in the next couple of days, as I, have to do stuff in advance for things and such and so forth, but whatever. That is my problem, not yours. I should probably tell you that this is not on standard difficulty. This is higher difficulty. Zombies are, I don't know, zombies are standard in terms of their speed. They're walking, they're sprinting, they're doing all the things, and it's taking forever to kill them. Holy crap, that's terrible. That is just straight up awful. Not a fan. Got 150% experience going on, and I think that's pretty much it. I don't remember what I think I left Hordes at 30 days from the last series, because honestly, I'm kind of tired of this game, and the just non-stop every 7 days you gotta drop everything for a Horde business. I mean, I realize it's literally in the game's title, but I've also been playing this game for what feels like a dozen years. It's not actually, but as I said, feels like a dozen years, and at some point, it's nice to play things a little differently from how you have for ever so long, and that's something disconnecting and reconnecting to Windows. Couldn't even begin to tell you what that was. No clue, no idea. We're going to be kind of, I don't know, out of sorts for a little while, at least initially, in part because that's just the way this game goes. Early days are just terrible. They're not very fun. I mean, at least until you get something resembling a proper weapon. But additionally, that's going to be the case because we are specifically going down the path of midnight. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, I've been playtesting my mod on the channel because, I don't know, it seemed like a good idea. And honestly, it's been incredibly helpful for me. It's helped me find a lot of just bugs and other little things. Identify some changes I want to make to things, that sort of stuff. So I guess in a way I'm continuing to do that, but I also want to... okay, Windows. I would love to know what's actually connecting and disconnecting and all that, but, that's... hello. I don't think I actually hit control there to crouch, but I guess I must have, because otherwise, wouldn't have crouched. But my point in all this is to say that what I plan to do for this series is to follow a very sort of specific build, which I realize I just said sort of specific is not terribly specific, but it's much more specific than what I usually do. And because of that, I already know basically everything I'm looking for and how I want to get there, which should make more or less things a little more direct. I'm okay with that. One of the things I should probably tell you as we approach Trader Rex is that this is indeed a random gen world if you want to see its midnight build, although you would need to know my specific configuration, which is a lot of wasteland and not very much anything else. So, sure, let's just go knock this out right quick. Nope, wrong one. This one. I don't care about a land claim block right now. Oh gosh, we have to go so far too. So far. It'll be fine. But more or less, this map is more than 50% wasteland. So It's about 11 or 12% everything else. I don't know, you'd have to do the math and figure out where that ends up because I don't remember. But it's a little over 50% wasteland, a little under 50% everything else combined. And I think that's going to make for a pretty interesting run of things because, I don't know, I get kind of tired of the regular areas in this game, and the progression is not really, it doesn't align well with how I play. So I'm thinking maybe just a ton of wasteland will be fun, and we'll, I don't know, maybe skip the traders. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know, I'd half had the thought of doing nothing but wasteland, but the thought of that was honestly exhausting because wasteland is fine. I don't love it. I don't know. It's exhausting. There's never a chance to breathe, and that part of it I don't like. And look at that. Didn't have to dig too far down, and that's fine, whatever. We'll just take everything. I've been stopping to hack away at every single tree stump that I find along the way, just because I figure any honey we can get now will make our lives that much better down the road. I don't know that I'm necessarily planning on doing like a hardcore Iron Man run, whatever. I honestly didn't think of things in those terms. I wasn't really worried about that. That's not really the way I usually play, but I don't know. I mean, whatever.
Damn,
all right, trader, no one likes you. Let's see, what do we got? Pipe
Better
baton, shotgun. I mean, honestly, I think the machine gun bundle's probably the best one to take, but just to mix it up a little bit, we'll take that one here. We can sell you some polymers, sell you the shotgun parts. Basically, I'm just going to sell you anything I can, because I kind of don't care right now. I mean, oh wow, that actually, I didn't think he'd buy that, but that's fine, whatever. There, that gives us a minor amount of money, which is not enough to buy anything at all. So there's really no point in looking to see what we can buy with any of that. Wow. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty messed up seed, I think, because...
Oh, look who's tired of it's a deal.
Because of how this world, this random gen world developed. It's going to be a run to get to anywhere around here. Hey, that's a good start right there, though. I will take any of the vitamins I can get. There is no argument for me on that one here. Take those things. Take those things. All right, we can make a dew collector now. We may not. Honestly, I don't know. It's, I don't know. I'm hit and miss on them. I don't really care. They're useful, and depending on what you're doing, yes, you might actually need them. But I typically don't, just because of how I play. That's more on me. Just says kind of how I play, the things that I'm looking for, etc. But anyway, let's go see if we can go run this fetch quest right quick. Found an animal corpse along the way, and there we go. We ended up with what appears to be a bone knife. I know. Amazing, isn't it? I think we probably need to drop some stuff here. Oh, by the way, I stopped and grabbed a bunch of pumpkins. Presumably, I have remembered to just put this on, like, fast forward sort of thing, so you can... Oh, actually, you know what? We can eat the cornmeal. Never mind. I don't want those ones, but the cornmeal, I want that. We can scrap. We'll hold on to these things for now, but chances are we're just going to end up trashing most of it because there's no need to have all these things. How you doing, ma'am? I instinctively tried to turn on my flashlight so that we can, you know, see a little better, and realized don't have the headlight mod, so that's not going to work. Okay, there we go. One of the great things about the bone knife early on is that it's basically the best weapon. Aside from that, one of the best things about it is that it doesn't take much stamina. Pistol? No pistol. Okay, actually, you know what? Oh, can't search that one. That's fine. So, of course, bone knife is pretty much your best starter weapon. Like, I think most everyone would agree with that. And if they don't, I would love to know why they choose something else. And yes, I'm also well aware this is a fetch quest and not a something else quest. Clear quest, fetch and clear, infection, etc. And yet, I do also realize that I'm treating it as a clear quest, and that's in part because I don't mind doing that. Oh, hey, buddy. He must have come from the ceiling? I don't know, I missed him falling down or something. It's funny because I I thought I had heard someone, but I didn't see him. Oh yeah, there he is. Captain Drop Ceiling himself. Oh man, look at that. Boom. And we have 2 repair kits, just for curiosity's sake. Oh my gosh, look at that. The damage increase is obscene. That is crazy. We picked up like 15 damage on the power attack. And another 4 or 5 just on a straight up regular attack. Ah, that is spectacular. This is in part why I don't mind that this is not a clear quest, but I'm treating it like one. I mean, if I had just made a point of coming in and out to find only this bag right here, we would not have found a knife or a cook. Well, we would have had the cooking pot, which is a huge, huge thing on day 1. Like, I'm not even upset that we don't have the grill. That will take care of itself in due time. Cooking pot is more important. I mean, honestly, you want both, right? You want both, you need both, but this is fine. Oh. Okay, well, she died under the floor. There's a hobo stew. I think that's what that one is. Good. All good stuff right there. Here, let's go ahead and crack open a box. If we have some points, this would be a good time to start doing this guy just to get some increased damage. And I'm going to go ahead and not spend a point on that one because we don't have any more. It's fine. Sure, those are all good things. We'll take them, whatever. Machine gunner, scrap that, take that, scrap that. And then can we like drop some of this stuff? I'm just looking to travel a little lighter. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is not a bad find right there. Even though I'm not necessarily a super big fan of them, just for argument's sake, yeah. That is still more damage than what we'd be doing with the knife. If you don't count the bleed damage, and that's the tough part, is you do need to count the bleed damage. It's not insignificant at this early day, but whatever. Let's just keep on running back to the trader. We're going to take another quest from him, but we're probably not going to do it.
Can I line
man.
back up for you?
None of these are a good choice. I guess we take the blueberry pie, because we're not going to do a spear build. I've already said we're going to do a midnight build, which I suppose I probably explain what that means, but
Come to think of it,
sure, we'll take that. Let me sell some things to him right quick. More shotgun parts money, brass, plastics. I realize these things have value, and I shouldn't be selling all of them indiscriminately. I kind of don't care. So $5.94, we're just short of being able to buy 2 magazines, which could be a big deal, or it could be completely meaningless. Not sure. A bottle of acid, that's not bad. Oh, look at that. He has a crucible on day 1. Like, that's gonna fly.
Oh,
anyway, we need to go south, but we're going to stop along the way because there are a couple of things that I saw that I would like to check out. So, here, let's go ahead and talk to this guy right quick. There we go. Get that going on. Here, let's get a nice big old bop in the face with a knife. So I wanted to stop right here for one, just because I thought this might not be a bad idea. You guys are going to be weird, aren't you? There you go. Stand up and don't be weird. You should have, come on, a stun coming up. Yeah, see, I'm just not a huge fan of the stun baton. It's fine. It doesn't fit my personal play style. And if it fits yours, well then that's awesome, and I'm glad. It just doesn't fit mine, and that's interesting. Is that? No, that... I think that did come from that. I don't think I knew that. Interesting. I think that sleeping bag gave a sewing kit, which... that's a genuinely useful thing. Especially early on. I think you can make pocket mods straight up. Okay, so I wanted to stop right here, and here, we'll check this trash too. Well, I don't really need that. But I also want to stop here where the good old USA flag is, because this is going to be our base of operations for probably the foreseeable future. It's a good sturdy tier 1 POI. I believe... Yeah, I was going to say, I believe that is not wood. Sometimes it looks like it's, I don't know, cobblestones or whatever, but it's really wood, and it's just painted. This is not one of those instances. I should tell you, too, one of the reasons I'm not a big fan of the stun baton has to do with one of the caveats we have right now, which is that... Oh gosh, we need to eat some food here. Let's just go and get rid of that, eat the pears. That the knife is better on stamina usage. And look at that, just 2 power attacks and you can basically drop someone. Third one should kill most of them, except for the really tough ones like that guy there. Beware a dog, because there's a dog house. I don't see a dog, though. That's good. It is good news if there is not one around. Big old pile of rocks. We can worry about that in a minute. We do need to clear this POI, though, because we're going to put down a land claim block just to try and make sure we stake our claim. We don't want everyone spawning around here, all the random zombies. So let's go ahead and get up here, check out the floating bag. That's not awkward at all. And we should be able to get in here and be surprised that there's a zombie inside there. Just pretend like you were surprised, okay? If you were like, okay, the zombie's gonna pop out any second now, just pretend like you're surprised and be like, oh my, a zombie has popped out of the container. Or whatever. Just go with it, okay? Thanks, appreciate that. Come on down, ma'am. Nothing like falling to a power attack. Oh, so she is toast. Said, you're toast. I think it's because I didn't get a headshot. I got like a random body shot when she fell. How you doing, sir? And we're gonna back off just a bit. That guy's done. We're not finding a bunch of knife guy magazines, by the way, which is a great disappointment to me because we're going to need that for our final build, which I will talk more about on the next episode. And I don't have an exact, like, level by level plan, but I'm going to give you the deets on what we're looking for overall. So this place is now done. I think this is a good choice because you cannot get in and out too easily, but you can definitely get in and out. And it's sturdy, as I said. This is a sturdy POI, and I'm good with that. I want something a little sturdier than not on the first day, but it doesn't have to be, I don't know, nothing but concrete and steel and all that jazz. And in that respect, this one's a pretty good choice. Like I said, it's not the most convenient, and we'll build closer to where we can get in and out of our ingress and egress, because there's no real point in, oh my gosh, doing this stuff over here. And yes, I should say, hey, 50% extra sneak damage to sleeping victims at night. That yes, I am aware that there's a switch right here that'll open these things, but we can't close them. And that's the thing that kind of stinks. So we'll probably just go build back over here somewhere, which is going to require me to do a little bit of getting out, because we're not supposed to go out this way. But I'm not super concerned about that. I'm pretty sure I can figure that out. See? Not a complete idiot, just mostly one. This is where we're going to leave it. I'm going to build in this kind of general area out here. We're going to put together some boxes to hold our crap, and that is the main thing I'm concerned about right now, because we have way too much crap. And if I clear some of these things out, we'll be much better off for it, with the added bonus that we can drop this thing right here, and this thing is sturdy as all get out. Yeah, it's not a bad plan, is it? Catch you next one, and thanks for watching. See you later.